Welcome back to the Mike Will Experiment, everybody. I am here today to bring you my viewer voted on, over 68% of the vote, top 5 Nintendo Switch games for 2021. This is our 800 subscriber special. Welcome. So I want to first talk about Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Now, this is a great game. I didn't play much of it yet, and it didn't feature much on the channel, so I have put it in the honorable mentions. It is a fantastic game, though. I highly recommend picking this up if you're a Zelda fan. The biggest thing I would say that I enjoyed about this game was just the fact that you have a different way of interacting with Link and swinging the sword. You know, instead of just hitting a button, you have the directional stick. So there certainly is a unique aspect to this game, and I do highly recommend it. Next up is Road 96. Now, Road 96 is my indie game of the year for 2021. I didn't want to put this in the top 5. I don't feel that it quite made it, but I did want to recognize it, so I will start doing a yearly indie game of the year for each year, and this was my choice for 2021 with its roguelike adventure dialogue choices. And then, of course, another honorable mention is Mario Golf Super Rush. You can see here in the background my Mario Golf Super Rush, the movie, if you missed it. Make sure you guys check that out on the channel. I'll try to leave a link in the description below. But basically, this game was my second most played Switch game according to the Nintendo stats that you get the year in review. Now, I don't necessarily know if my stats were right there, but, you know, that was Mario Golf. Next is Mario Party Superstars. Now, this is my number 5 game here, guys. So Mario Party Superstars is a whole heck of a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. If you played Super Mario Party and you kind of didn't enjoy that one, this is something I would highly recommend getting into. It really harkens back to the Mario Party of old. You're not relying on motion controls. The multiplayer is pretty smooth. I've had very few hiccups. It plays basically just like you're in the room with some friends. Overall, Mario Party Superstars is one of my favorite games of the year, and I can't recommend this enough. It's $60. It's definitely worth it. Go ahead and pick this one up. I tell you, you won't regret it, especially if you're a fan of classic Mario Party action. This footage is from my live stream here. And next up is Game Builder Garage. This comes in at number 4. Now, I do love Game Builder Garage. I wanted to place it higher on this list, but because of the limitations that we come to know over time with this game, how it just really can't build the big games we were hoping for. And while content is being created, it's not really being created at the clip that we would hope for. Because of these reasons, it only ends up at number 4 on my list, but man, it's so cool. Pick this up for $30. You can't go wrong with Game Builder Garage. You can play tons of games. Check out mygarage.games also. You can also check out my Game Builder Garage playlist. We played a lot of Game Builder Garage in 2021. I really hope Nintendo sold enough of this to consider a Game Builder Garage 2, and I really hope they consider opening up what's available. And this may be something that is like on a future Switch, right? Maybe this Switch just can't handle a bigger game, but maybe on a Switch Pro or a Switch 2, we'll see a Game Builder Garage 2. I think that would be excellent to see. You can really see how it's possible to take these games to another level with just a little bit more processing power. And I feel like a Switch Pro or a Switch 2, double, triple that node-on count, then what can you do with Game Builder Garage? And that game is definitely much higher on the list. But I still play Game Builder Garage all the time. It is one of those games that I'll fire up just for some fun. Now, my number 3 game is Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. Now, this game is another classic title. Turns out I played over 35 hours of this game, and it was very fun. It has grinding, but the grinding is very enjoyable. As you can see, that's pretty much what I'm doing here. It's funny, this is my old setup. I tried to use mostly my own footage for this video, just as a kind of tribute to the gaming year and a kind of a tribute, my hats off to 2021 and welcome 2022, right? So this is when we used to record my screen using Streamlabs on my phone. So we've upgraded since then. I'm even holding a blue mic that I just bought, and it's connected to my phone with an adapter. So your audio quality should be better. But Story of Seasons was an excellent game, and I spent over 35 hours with this game in 2021. And I feel like because of this, I really had to put this high on the list. Now, it wasn't my favorite game by any means, but just the raw amount of value and gameplay that I was able to get from this game makes it number 3 on my list. I highly recommend, if you enjoy Stardew Valley, or if you've played any of the old Harvest Moon games, to give this one a try. They recently released DLC as well, so there's more to this game than there even was when I played it. You enjoying the TV footage? You want more of that? Like and subscribe. Just kidding. Next on the list at number 2 is Shin Megami Tensei 5. Now, this is a weird choice because I haven't played it much. I've played it 4 hours. But I purposely played it those 4 hours for the purpose of this video and my Mike's Quality review, which will be the 900 subscriber video. So I am pretty familiar with this game and confident enough to say that it is the number 2 game on the Nintendo Switch for 2021 without a doubt. Everything about this game is polished. It feels like a Nintendo first-party title. What they were able to stretch and push from the graphics, they must be working really closely with Nintendo and getting some inside tips of kind of how Nintendo does it, because man, this looks like a first-party game. What they were able to squeeze out of the Switch hardware is mind-boggling. If you were a fan of Persona or, you know, any Atlus games, you should not hesitate to buy this. I got a really good deal from GameStop because I had some power-up rewards coupons, but I would have bought it regardless. It's an excellent game. You can't go wrong with this game at any price, and it's been on sale lately. I think they're just trying to expand the market because really only so many people were going to buy that game at $59.99. I, as an RPG fan, didn't even pay that because I knew that, you know, Atlus would try to reach and broaden the market because they know that SMT doesn't sell like Persona. And number 1, I'm getting a rant there, drum roll please, number 1 is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Apologize for the format here, it's kind of podcasty. That's how I set it up. I pre-recorded all the images and I'm just talking over them in one take, so I hope you guys like it. But anyway, number 1 is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and this thing is awesome. I put it at number 1 for a couple of reasons. One, I was really burned by the Nintendo Life review. Nintendo Life gave this game a 6 out of 10, which is absolutely crazy. And I know what they were going for with that. I know they're trying to push Game Freak to make better games, to do better, but honestly, giving that game a 6 out of 10, for one, scared me away from it, and I was like, I'm gonna wait. I missed out on a great game. You know, I could have been playing this game for months. Unfortunately, that's not what happened here, and I just started playing now, but I already put over 30 hours in this game. I have a running Nuzlocke series. This footage is from my running Nuzlocke series, actually, in the background. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll make sure those links get in the description once I'm able to produce the description. That does take some time. But I hope you guys enjoyed my Game of the Year Top 5 Mike Will's games for the Nintendo Switch for 2021. I hope you guys are having a great day. Happy 800, everybody.